So with Holocure's 0.7 update on the horizon comes the prospect of a lot of new things. New characters, new shop upgrades, new Holo House furniture, and all of that is going to require Holo coins. As such, the need to start farming coins is going to get prevalent real soon, especially if you're a new player. In 0.5, the best coin farmer was Iris, but in 0.6, while it did take a while to pick up, Iris was dethroned by a new coin farmer, AZKi. So before we get into what makes AZKi an effective coin farmer, let's delve into her kit first. AZKi's first skill, Virtual Diva, makes it so that for each second that she does not take damage, AZKi's haste increases by 3% for a max of 30% after 10 seconds. The caveat is that if she takes damage, she loses all of those stacks. Her next skill, Performance, gives AZKi a 6% speed boost and a 4% dodge chance for each second she is moving, for a max of 60% speed and 40% dodge chance after 10 seconds. Unfortunately, she loses 2 stacks of both boosts if she takes damage. These two skills basically mean that AZKi needs to not only be constantly moving, but also not getting hit at all to get the full potential of her skills, like a combination of Fubuki and Crony. Her last skill, Encore, makes it so that every 7 seconds she creates a burst of damage that damages all nearby enemies, and said burst gets buffed for every enemy she defeated in the past 7 seconds. From these skills, AZKi is evidently a character who does well, as long as she's doing well. She gets substantial buffs to speed, haste, and dodge chance from Performance in Virtual Diva, and her Encore gets stronger the more enemies she kills, but if she gets hit, it is very easy for that one lick of damage to snowball into immediate defeat, more so than other characters. The skill of a player compounds more with AZKi than with any other character. Do well with her and you'll do really well in a run. Do badly and you'll fail really badly. AZKi's special, Full Concert, creates 8 evenly spaced light beams that rotate around her slowly, damaging enemies for 6 seconds. It has some knockback, so I often use it to push enemies away from her. So AZKi's primary weapon, Diva Song, is the reason why she is considered the best coin farmer in 0.6. Diva Song sends a music note that flies forward in a sine wave pattern, which can make it a bit difficult to hit enemies with initially. At max level, whenever a note hits a target, that note has a 30% chance to spawn 2 more notes that move perpendicular to the initial note and deal 75% of the damage. This awakened effect is why AZKi is so great for coin farming. It generates a lot of projectiles that can potentially proc greed like Iris's, but unlike Iris's, the projectiles are generated recursively. Iris's projectiles are generated iteratively. And because Diva Song is considered a ranged weapon since the new projectiles are generated from old projectiles, I don't think they are affected by the multi-shot debuff. This synergizes quite well with the greed stamp, since the greed stamp gets an additional 1% chance to proc for every 10 damage dealt, meaning the stamp has a 15% chance to proc at max level for every hit. 5% as an innate chance, and an additional 10% buff for weapon damage. So, to farm coins with AZKi, you'll obviously need the Greed Stamp, along with Super Shadow Time and Halu. As we saw before, since Greed's proc chance is contingent on weapon damage, damage boosting items are a must. Gorilla's Paw is a good pick, but I also strongly recommend you get Breastplate if you're playing as AZKi, not for its effect, but for its damage reduction. For all of her coin farming potential, AZKi has the sturdiness of a wet paper towel, which is probably why Iris remains more popular as a coin farmer, despite AZKi's higher coin yield, since unlike AZKi, Iris's skills can at least keep her alive. As such, getting the item with the highest damage reduction gives her something to keep her from folding over at every light breeze. Body Pillow also works, as it will protect the buffs AZKi gets from her skills, but if you're coin farming, then the best strategy is to ignore AZKi's skills and go all in on her weapon, making the higher damage reduction from Breastplate a better pick. So that's AZKi. Thanks for watching. Please let me know who you'd like to see next. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for future videos, and happy holocuring.